12, Kenneth Wilson.
Welcome, everyone. A little extra excitement for you tonight. It's the first game of the NBA Cup. Brian Anderson here, alongside Grant Hill and Richard Jefferson, with Allie LaForce joining us from the floor. And here's the schedule for the Memphis Grizzlies. On Wednesday, the Golden State Warriors come to town, kicking off a homestand for them. And then on Friday, they'll take on Kristaps Porzingis and the Phoenix Suns.
And you know, for that matchup with Oklahoma City, things starting to solidify as that game is going to be number 10 on the year for them. Teams will be getting sharper every time out.
And the starting lineup for the Grizzlies. They've got Ivy. He's out there with Ja Morant. And it's Edey in at the 5. And for Los Angeles, we've got Murray. Also Jabari Smith out there. And it's Nance in at center. And here we are for Game 1 of the NBA Cup. This game will count both towards group play as well as the regular season standings.
Yeah, and it's really important to start off with a win. Only 8 teams advance to the elimination round, so there's not a lot of room for failure in this group stage.
And recently, MP has let it be known that he's aiming to outdo all of his conference peers this season and secure his spot as an all-star starter.
And so far, he's backing up his talk. You'd be hard-pressed to find a player at his position who's meant more to his team than MP. If he keeps playing at this level, I can't imagine he won't be in the starting 5 on All-Star Weekend.
And time now to go courtside with Allie LaForce for a report on MP.
Hey, Brian. MP seemed eager for tonight's elite point guard duel. He told me, I know a lot of people out there are comparing the two of us, trying to pick who's best. You tell him to watch this game. I'm going to prove me and my guys, we are on a whole nother level. So there you have it, Brian.
Ooh, floor general MP. He sounds ready to issue some orders, Allie.
High percentage look right off the bat.
And here's Memphis. Lowry outside. Pass to Clark. Puts one up from 19. And it's good. Off the back rim and in.
And we talk about the importance of versatility. He's really got it all on the offensive end.
Outside Sharp. And here's Murray. Nance with a screen on Clark. Murray passes to Nance. Ivy with the ball. Now Sharp defending. And up the court come the Grizzlies on the break.
Adding insult to injury with the dunk off the steal.
Nice to see a good play on D. That led to some fireworks.
Once he poked it away, you knew what was on his mind.
What a finish. I mean, he just took over himself.
What a show of power right there from the point guard. Man, sweet.
A point guard getting up like that? Boy, that is special.
And so it's Memphis with it, following the score by Los Angeles. And Clark gets it to go on the assist by Ivy.
Yeah, what a dish right there. I mean, Ivy anticipated the open man and executed.
To the inside, Nance. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. You will gladly take those.
And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair. It's so interesting, Grant. Younger fans may not realize the Clippers had a lot of rough seasons early on.
Well, you know, B.A., that's one way to put it. You know, in their first 27 years in L.A., they only made the playoffs 4 times. But things have definitely changed. Owners have changed. And now they're postseason regulars in the league.
Here's Wilson. Playing Phoenix, he was nearly unstoppable. Smith with a screen on Morant. 5 to shoot. Driving inside. And that one's good. Wilson.
Out to a hot start. 4 makes and 5 shots to begin this ball game.
Pass to Edey. Here's Clark. And it's blocked. And it's out of bounds. The Grizzlies able to retain possession here. And in the first quarter, about 3 minutes played. Just 3 to shoot.
That's solid defense from Murray. He stays disciplined and gets a hand up on the shot.
Down low. Nance. It's good. And the assist goes to Murray.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
Now here's Morant. Pass to Edey. Clark right side. And he floats it in for the easy 2. Credit the sweet setup on that one.
Attacking in the painted area. Clearly that was their game plan coming in.
Nance with a screen on Morant. To the paint. And Nance with the slam.
Great job on the back end of the play.
Yep, finished with both hands, making sure of it. Lowry outside. From 13. And they get it back. Back to Ivy. That one no good. Good D by Sharp.
And you don't see that every day. Usually he'll convert when he gets that close to the rim.
Nance with a screen on Clark. Here's Wilson. He has 6. And he's going for the lob. And an emphatic jam on the lob.
And how sweet was that play?
Pinpoint pass, set up the alley-oop flush. And now we'll go to Allie LaForce, who had a chance to talk with Tyronn Lue.
He said Ja Morant is so good and so entertaining that some guys on both teams just stand around and watch him. He told his players, if you let him get to the rim and do something spectacular, you're not only giving up points, you're energizing the guys around him. Coach wants to prevent the highlight reel kind of plays.
Thank you for that, Allie. The rebound by Edey.
Oh, I can see some miscommunication on defense there very clearly. They were super fortunate and didn't torch them with that mistake.
I tell you, a little extra pressure on D when you're up against a point guard who can elevate.
It doesn't make it easy, does it?
Yeah, hard to strategize for a guy who can make a pass or a play like this right in your face.
Here's Smith after the basket by Memphis on the other end. And he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call. And a moment now to take a look at a terrific player who has earned the Player of the Week in the Western Conference.
He has been the complete package and more over this stretch. I can't think of another guy who has taken his team's needs upon himself like he has. He's a one-man army out there.
White, he's checked in for Ivy. Now here's Morant. His last...
Oh, my
hey,
goodness.
how
Wow.
about that?
Ooh, as usual, Morant bringing down the house.
Once again, an explosive highlight on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Here's Wilson, hounded by Morant. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. For NBA fans, early season games are so entertaining to watch, Grant. What's your favorite part of the early goings?
You know, BA, take your pick. Rookie development, team chemistry building. Plus, you wait all off season to see how your team measures up. And now we get to find out.
Second free throw, no good. Richard, for years, the Grizzlies team motto was grit and grind. You think that shifted?
They're a little bit flashier now, but they still have that underdog spirit. That's what grit and grind is about. They're always out to prove themselves.
That's 10 straight points they've given up in the painted area.
Nance. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Grizzlies.
Oh, boy, they've been driving deep into that defense early on, and it's paid off. Great penetration from the perimeter so far.
Well, I've also really loved watching them connect from the in-between area. I mean, they're finding ways to do damage consistently from there.
The first one falls. Stewart, he's checked in for Memphis. Both shots good from the stripe. The Grizzlies have got 8 of 13 attempts to go. Clark outside. Stewart against Nance. Pass to White. From downtown. Sends it home from three-point land.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Clippers trail by 4. Here's Wilson. 6 points for him. Up top, Nance. Nance with a screen on Morant. Wilson passes to Nance. And that one good. Nance has got 11 points.
Woo, he's piping hot. 4 for 4 from the field. No one can guard him out there.
Ooh, stolen by Murray. Here's Wilson, hounded by Morant. Wilson passes to Nance. And Nance with the slam.
They keep trading punches. Both teams in a groove early.
You have to think at this point the winner will be the one to settle in on defense.
Now here's Morant. And stolen by Murray. It's a one-on-one situation. Pass to Smith. Here's Wilson. To the middle. Here's Nance. And Nance with the slam.
He's been playing great unselfish basketball, really putting the rock in the hands of the right shooters.
His court vision has been on display in this one. He's doing a tremendous job just orchestrating the offense beautiful.
2 fouls for him already. If he's not more careful, his minutes will be curtailed.
Both teams deciding to change it up. Clark finds Murphy. White on the wing. Shot clock at 5. And a miss there on the triple. The Clippers in the lead. Boy, the offense has been on point.
They have great timing and great communication. So hard to get stops against them.
Lays it up and banks it in.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
Memphis has gone 1 for 3 from beyond the arc. Clark outside. Back to Murphy. Ball stolen. Here's Strawther. Clark covers. Here's Wilson. He's got 6.
That is powerful.
Yes! And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
And this kind of 6 slam is just one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game right now, B.A.
You know, there's an edge the way they played and a confidence they're not afraid to show. And the Grizzlies call time here. Angeles making a change here. Alexander Walker's checked in. All right, now that we have a second, let's take a look at which teams cashed in on the fast break last year. The Clippers, number 1.
If this team had a chance to push it last season, they did. The best fast break team in the league.
Grizzlies trail by 6. Clark outside. Outside Morant to stop the drought. Can't get it to drop. Outside, Alexander Walker. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line.
Yeah, and you never want to let shots at the rim go uncontested.
And an important part of every team's game. A look at the hustle stats for Los Angeles.
From the tip, they are not making things easy on them. Lots of steals, playing disruptive basketball.
And I've also liked how they've attacked the opposition off of turnovers. I mean, just making them pay for every mistake out there.
That free throw, no good. Lowry, he's checked in for Memphis. Hood-Schifino comes in for Ja Morant. And he sinks the second. Here's Hood-Schifino. Pass to White. 13 feet out. Sanogo with a rebound.
I think the defense will live with him taking mid-range jumpers, but maybe just a little bit more resistance.
Alexander Walker with it, guarded by Stewart. Here's Strawther. 6 to shoot. Beats the shot clock, but can't get it to fall. Grizzlies trail by 7. Out to the right wing, and here's Clark for 3. Connects from downtown. Clark's got 11 points.
You give a shooter of his caliber that much time to seam it up, oh yeah, you're done.
Pass to Sharp, out of bounds. It'll be Memphis' ball. Murphy, he's checked in for Clark.
Number 42, Kenneth Murphy.
Memphis has gone 2 of 5 from deep. Inside. And it's Lowry with the jam.
What he might lack in height at the 4 spot, he makes up for it with his burst.
A minute and a half left to play in the first. Here's Sharp. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Sharp's got his second bucket of the night. Grizzlies trail by 4. Pass to White. Over Sharp. Ooh, lands soft on the front of the rim and drops in. 1:05 left in the first quarter of the game. Now here's Alexander Walker. Defense right on him. Outside Sharp. Covered by Murphy. Tries again. Murphy pulls it in.
I love how they've attacked the boards here in the first quarter.
Pass to Hood-Schifino. Three-pointer. Knocks it down from distance.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
Here's Strawther. Beyond the arc. Another miss. He's 0 for 2 now. Shot clock and game clock. 1 second differential. Left side Murphy. To the inside. Now here's White. 17 points in his last outing. Just 5 on the clock. Stewart, screen on Sharp. Here's White. And another basket for Memphis. A nice first quarter of play. We've seen plenty of offense so far. It's the Grizzlies. They're up by 3. And back in a moment as we'll get underway with quarter number 2. And if you're just joining us, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. What stands out to you from the Grizzlies in this one?
Well, it seems like they went in looking to do damage from long range, and they faced little resistance.
Their points came almost exclusively from beyond the arc, and as this game continues, that should open up the floor for the rest of their offense.
So on the floor for Memphis to kick off the second quarter, we've got Isaiah Stewart, and it's Lowry in at the 3 spot. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Thanks. The great one in the last game against the Suns played some superb basketball. He had 57 points and was locked in from distance. It was impressive. A legendary performance that will be talked about for years to come. Unless he's able to do it again tonight. Brian?
Thanks, Allie. Absolutely. He was a one-man show in that one, Grant.
Yeah, he was not going to let them lose that game. We'll see if he comes in with that same mentality tonight.
And I'll be interested to see if the opposition looks to double him, because this should open up opportunities for his teammates to get going.
And Los Angeles making a change here. Murray's checked in. Here's White on the take. And that one is stuffed right through.
And one move ahead of the defense. A solid pick.
And then the monster dunk to complete the play. Well done.
Well, great chemistry on display. He understood where to put the screen in order to free up his teammate.
And the Clippers with the ball. The Grizzlies making their last shot. Pass to Wilson. Launches a 3. On target from range. Wilson's got 11 points.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You gotta show some fire and keep defending.
Impressive one-hand slam right there, B.A.
Man, as long as he's confident about it, I'm good with it. Maybe use 2 hands next time. He knows where he is. And he's headed to the line for 2. He gets the whistle there. All right, Grant, give it to us straight here. What's the deal with star treatment in the NBA, you think?
Star treatment? What is that, B.A.? No, I think some players have a reputation which might help them on 50-50 calls. And you could argue that some players have a reputation that hinders them on the 50-50 calls. So it really just all depends.
The Grizzlies making a switch here. Ivy's checked in. He's perfect from the line this time.
Now he's perfectly comfortable doing work at the line.
White on the wing. Ivy outside. Deflected. They get it back. Down low. Goes back up. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Yeah, taking it right to the hole. No fear from Jaden Ivey in amongst the big boys.
No good on the second, so he hits 1 of 2. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Stewart. The Clippers trail. Here's Wilson. 13 points in the game. Drives. Oh! Unreal! That's what they came for. Wow. Well, plenty of give and take so far.
Yeah, 6 lead changes already. Both teams came to play.
Three-pointer. Memphis with a rebound. Last time they met was in Memphis.
Last time, free throw shooting was their kryptonite. Just could not keep pace.
Ivy passes to Murphy. And he misses again, now 0 for 3. Los Angeles has gone 1 of 2 from deep in the second quarter. Here's Wilson. Fades away. Sinks a tough shot. And now a 3-point Los Angeles lead.
And he's coming off a huge performance, and his confidence couldn't be any higher. And his coach knows that, too.
When it ain't broke, leave it alone. Until someone stops him, just let him roll.
Ooh, the Grizzlies with another miss. For Los Angeles, they've gone 4 for 7 in the second quarter. Oh, he hits that one. 8 for 11 and remaining a thorn in the D side.
Nice play by Murray, showing off that passing skill set of his.
Now here's White, covered by Alexander Walker. Outside White. Lowry against Murray. Just 4 to shoot. Good D by Murray.
Outstanding work to send him away. They sniffed that one out.
Here's Wilson, covered by Murphy. Here's Wilson. He's got 19. Outside, Alexander Walker. Here's Wilson. He's guarded by White.
Oh, yes!
Whoa. Throw it down!
Oh!
And he dunks it down.
Get him the ball anywhere close to the hoop. That thing is over.
Grizzlies trail by 7. Picked by Stewart. White drives in. Will it go? Wide open look. And Stewart with a basket on the assist by White. Stewart's gotten his first bucket of the night. Los Angeles leading by 5. Here's Wilson. To the paint. Here's Jamison. Oh, and a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
Yeah, it's going to take better rim protection than that if they're going to climb out of this hole.
Here's Murphy. The Clippers getting their last shot to go. Outside White. The 3 is up. Wilson grabs the board.
And they're doing strong work on the glass. A +5 advantage for them.
Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
Man, he made sure to get his money's worth on that foul.
He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far.
Taking 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he makes a first.
Well, here in the second quarter, he's starting to dial up his aggressiveness as far as working himself to the free throw line.
And the Grizzlies with some changes. Clark is checked in for Murphy, and it's Ja Morant in for White. Now here's Morant. And there's the lob. It's tipped. Murray with it. Guarded by Morant, and it's the Clippers on the break.
And not often we get treated to a solo alley-oop.
Takes precision timing for sure. And so it's Morant who brings up the ball for the Memphis Grizzlies. They trail by 11. Looking ahead, they've got the Warriors coming to town for their next game. There's the triple. The three-pointer is down, Ja Morant.
Consistency from deep is going to be the biggest determining factor in Morant's ceiling. If he gets that, I think we're going to see some MVPs in his future.
Wilson, and a strong finish with two hands.
And staring at a sizable deficit, the defense has to tighten up.
Ivy outside. And a great assist by Morant as that one goes. Ivy's got 5 now.
Oh, so determined. Ivy just keeps coming at you.
Takes it inside. Here's Wilson, pounded by Morant. They set the screen. Oh, sweet move. And he lays it in. Wilson's got 27 points.
Look, they are in front right now because of him. He keeps draining these shots at a ridiculous clip.
Clark, the pass to Ivy. Back to Clark. Rebound by the Clippers. Wilson's got 4 rebounds now. Pass to Jamison. Here's Wilson, pounded by Morant. Here's Wilson. He's got 27. Shoots over Morant. Clark grabs the board.
That's the shot they wanted. It just didn't fall.
Tough to watch those miss. I'm sure they'll convert the next chance.
Morant with it. Lowry outside. A little mid-range shot is up. Ivy outside. Now Alexander Walker. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Adding insult to injury with the dunk off the steal.
Nice to see a good play on D. That led to some fireworks.
Once he poked it away, you knew what was on his mind. His shot has been on point from the opening tip. He's pretty much kept them in the game.
Here's Wilson, pounded by Morant. Pulls it in from the elbow. No good, a bit long that time. Grizzlies trail by 10. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, the Clippers' talent level is unquestionable, but they can run hot and cold at times. Coach Ty Lue said taking care of the basketball, transition defense, offensive rebounds, and spacing. Those are the 4 things we have to consistently be good at every single night. Brian?
Yeah, he knows what he's talking about, Allie. And the Clippers with the ball. After the basket by Memphis on the other end. Wilson passes to Murray. Nails it from 3. 7 points in the game.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Always plays hard until the final whistle, no matter what the situation is.
Now here's Ivy, coming off a 16-point game against Denver. Back to Morant. Ooh, Morant battling inside.
Leave that one up there and hope for the best. Nothing wrong with that. Morant is sometimes you just got to rely on your talent.
RJ, when Ja Morant's at his best, you won't find a more entertaining player in the league.
Oh, B.A., he is a generational talent. There is no easy way to defend him. That blend of skill, athleticism, quickness, it is so impressive and hard to guard.
And timeout called by Ty Lue. He wants to review the game plan.
No thanks.
So both teams changing it up here. All right, let's take a second to view the 2K leaderboard and look at last season's top scoring squads. Memphis, #1.
The way this team played on